This week, a flight attendant took matters into her own hands when police say she saw a child being abused. This happened on a Southwest Airlines flight. It was in between Dallas and Albuquerque, New Mexico. A baby was crying bad enough on a long flight. What's worse, according to a police report, is that the flight attendant saw the mom strike the child with an open hand on the face. Then, police say, the flight attendant took the child from the mother and walked to the rear of the aircraft. The flight attendant noticed the baby had a black eye as well. Southwest called ahead and had police waiting for the parents on the ground.
The local paramedics came out, checked the child out. Extensive interviews were conducted with flight crew, with the parents, with some witnesses from the plane.
Dr. Wendy Walsh is with MomLogic.com, joining us live now in studio. Doctor,
Hi.
Nice to visit with you. So I guess the first question is, was something criminal done here? Was this a crime?
That's really the debate. You know, you can't criminalize bad parenting, and there were no visible welts from the assumed hit. We should say you always referred to this child as a child. She was 13 months old. She was a baby.
There's a black eye that they claimed was from a dog bite. I mean, there's at least good reason for suspicion.
Lots of good reason for suspicion. But the real important thing is, does it help to arrest parents and put them in jail? And I always say that if you tell somebody they're bad, it makes them worse. What this family needs is some intervention, some help and support, and some parenting, because hitting a child that age has huge psychological consequences.
Well, so important to note that no charges were filed. The family was then allowed to board the next flight, which was at the least a major embarrassment to them, if not something criminal that they could have faced charges for. I guess the question is, as you refer to the psychological effect, what is the psychological effect on children in situations where they may be hit?
When you hit a small child, you are teaching a child how to hit. You're creating bullying behavior. The quote I saw in the police report from the parent when asked why they hit the child was, "She kicked me, so I popped her." So we're talking about some parental education that needs to happen here, and I think it's perfectly okay. We're in a village. The flight attendant, by the way, didn't just take the baby. She offered her assistance. She helped soothe the baby and console the baby, because the parents were fighting and arguing.
A lot of parents are going to be listening to this conversation right now and saying, what am I supposed to do in a situation like this? Not just with my own child, but when I see it on the street. You'll walk through New York City, Central Park, and you'll see different parents handling their kids different ways. Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable. What's okay to do or to say?
Peter, there are probably plenty of people recognizing me because I'm the one on the plane with the screaming toddler. I've got one myself, okay? And what you have to do is constrain the child. It's perfectly okay to say, I'm going to help you to stop hitting. I'm going to hold your arms. I'm going to hold your legs so you won't kick. And very loudly you can say, so that other people are hearing, it's not okay to cry. I want it, or soothing things. If you told a kid, go to sleep, are they going to go to sleep? That's not soothing. So we want to rock and calm as best we can. And it's a hard time. It's a hard time on an airplane. Everyone responds to the crying of an infant on a plane. We're wired to do that.
All right, Dr. Walsh, nice to visit with you. And the next time you're flying, if you'll just pass around your itinerary so we can make sure that we're seated elsewhere.
Okay.
Appreciate your time. Thank you.